This is about Republicans in Congress. And I've been hammering this, but we have new numbers. Going to recap a little bit. So they've basically done nothing. There's so few legislation, probably record setting low amount of legislation out of this new Congress. And it shouldn't be that way because Donald Trump won in a mandate. You can say all you want about the Senate filibuster rule. Democrats are probably going to nuke that if they ever get back into office. I really think everything's on the table. And it's just like, it's just lackadaisical down there. Everybody was happy. There was no pressure. And Americans see it. And it's going to affect them. I think Donald Trump's numbers are not going to change that much. If Congress fails him, they might drop some. I still think people are put in a position that unless the Democrats can believably convince anybody to vote for him, that never going to win another election. But I mean, there's going to be ramifications for no action. How do you rate the way that Congress is doing its job? Only 11% of people say excellent. It's higher for Republicans, but only 16% excellent, 33% good. So that's 49% not good. Republicans in Congress are not delivering on the mandate given to them by the American people. I think we've seen this 3 times now, but it just has to be said. And it's 61% agree that they're not delivering, including 60% of Republicans. Republicans in Congress are not delivering on Trump's mandate, according to Republican voters. Not a good situation to be in. But we do have this, I don't think we covered from a little bit farther back in April. How would you rate the job being done by Democrats in Congress? And only 11% of Democrats say excellent. 37% say good. So that's 48% excellent or good. But how would you rate the job being done by Republicans in Congress? All of America says 38% excellent or good. Only 14% say excellent. But Republicans, only 29% of Republicans say excellent. Now, 37% say good. So that's 2/3 excellent or good. But keep in mind, Trump has an 83% approval rating today. Trump has a 63% strong approval among Republicans today. Only 29% of Republicans rate Congress excellent. Not good. Americans are looking at Republicans in Congress. Republicans are, and saying that they're not doing the right thing. They're not delivering on the mandate. They're not getting it done. Do you, in general, think that Congress should support or oppose President Trump's policy agenda? 46% support, 49% opposed. Those numbers are moderating somewhat, but people can tell there's going to be ramifications. This is one that I wanted to cover. These are new numbers, and this is the problem. After this Elon Musk freak out, people are starting to turn on the big, beautiful bill. Now, I think what happened is that Trump realized this is something's going to get through Congress, and I'm going to have to make it look like a win. It's going to have a lot of stuff I like. It's going to have stuff I don't like. There's a lot of disagreement about how much spending cuts there are. But I need to tell you that Americans want spending cuts. A strong majority of Americans wanted to actually shut down the government to achieve spending cuts, including, I think it was like 3 out of 4 Republicans. And over again, many times we've asked, and overwhelmingly Republicans and independents poll very much like Republicans on this, want to cut government spending. So when you put a bill out that doesn't have a lot of very salient tax benefits that are going to affect everybody, like obviously the tax cuts are going to be permanent. That's not going to really affect many people's paychecks, though. I guess you have your no tax on tips. I think all of the Trump agenda stuff people expect. So what people are going to focus on is the spending, and I just don't think it's there. 75% of people are closely following news about the bill, but in order for the one big beautiful bill to become law, it must be approved by the Senate. Should the Senate approve of the one big beautiful bill, 43% say no, only 37% say yes. Only 63% of Republicans say yes. Again, 83% Trump Republican approval rating right now. 19% of Republicans say no, but they have not sold independents. 50% of independents say no, only 31% say yes. Trump won independents. So this is a problem. This is a very big problem. Independents are watching this thing. They're watching this Elon blow up. A lot of them came out to vote for the very first time, and Republicans are not delivering. Do you agree or disagree with this statement? This massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill is a disgusting abomination. Now, Elon Musk might have low favorability numbers now because of the slander campaign, but this quote of his, 58% of people, at least some would agree, 34% strongly, 48% of Republicans, 48% of Republicans agree with that quote, and only 38% disagree. So a plurality of Republicans agree with Elon Musk that this bill is an abomination, and 58% of independents. So that's a problem. And in the grand scheme of things, if the bill gets through, I don't think there's going to be a ton of attention paid to it. I'm sure there will be something else, but it will be one of those massive lost opportunities. And in 4 years, when we have like 50 trillion in debt or whatever, people are going to look back at the promises Trump made and Republicans made. Johnson's been a massive budget hawk. And what do we have now? It's just not enough. Now, I understand the political realities of what gets done in Washington, D.C., but again, the optics are that they are not breaking a sweat, and it's going to have some ramifications. If you've learned something, please follow us at rasmussenreports.com, Rasmussen_poll at Twitter. Follow us on YouTube. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Mark_R_Mitchell at Twitter, and thanks for watching.